Hello guys, this is me, Ayub Hamidi from the platform of Project greenearth.org. This informative video is about 6 different innovative solutions that are helping individuals, groups and countries across the globe to help increase the implementation of sustainable development. So the first and the foremost solution has to deal with reducing the waste when it comes to plastic. For example, there are stores in Vietnam and Thailand that are actually using banana leaves to pack stuff instead of using the plastic stuff to use the packs to pack the products, I mean. So basically using banana leaves as an alternative to replace plastic packaging is an excellent stuff, or is an excellent solution to increase the implementation of sustainable development and simultaneously reducing the waste of plastic in the supply chain. The second solution that helps in the implementation of sustainable development is a similar solution that has been implemented by a store called Gram Store. One such store exists in Malmo in Sweden. The basic business philosophy for Gram is the customer brings in their own glass jars and gets the food that they want. They fill their jars up themselves, and then they go to the counter and the measurements is done, and then customer buys the food. So basically Gram has replaced the plastic packaging with the glass jars that customer brings in on their own, or I guess if I remembered correctly they can buy from the store as well. The third solution that helps in the implementation of sustainable development is basically called Rescued Fruits AB. It is basically a Swedish company that obtains fruits from the wholesalers so that the food waste from the other companies or the wholesalers will be reduced or will be minimized. The fruits that are obtained are then turned into juices of 8 different flavors. So this way, the Rescue Fruits Hobby is basically playing its role so that the food waste in other companies' supply chain could be reduced, and it would be good not only for that company but for Rescue Fruits Hobby and for whole of the society as well. The fourth solution for this video is called E-Street Project. One E-Street project exists in Oslo. The basic core purpose of this E-Street project is basically the lights that operate on the basis of motion detection. For example, during the nighttime when there is no motion, the light remains extremely dim. As soon as the sensors in the light would detect motion, the light would start brighten up. It will get to its fullest potential or capacity when the object is really close to it, and so is the case with every street light. So every street light upon the detection of any motion would brighten up completely. As soon as the motion is gone, the street would turn dim again automatically. This project basically increases the efficiency when it comes to the supply of electricity and the use of electricity, and energy efficiency is an extremely important way to increase the implementation of sustainable development across the globe, because there are around 30 countries across the globe that actually uses renewable energy, that has renewable energy system in place that is price competitive to the fossil fuel sources of power production. Majority of the world still relies on fossil fuels for the sake of power production and for the sake of power consumption. And as we all know, production of electricity through fossil fuels and the usage of fossil fuel in the transport sector is the first and the foremost reason why we are suffering from the biggest environmental issue that we refer to as climate change, that is causing actually around USD $1.2 trillion of economic loss on an annual basis to economies across the globe. The fifth solution for this video is liquid nanoclay. It has been developed by a Norwegian company that is referred to as Desert Control. What it basically does, it's like it develops a mixture of clay and water. The company then applies this mixture on the land that was previously forested but then turned into a barren land, and has currently no ability to produce anything. So basically, when the mixture is applied on a barren land, it increases the ability of that barren piece of land to hold more water. As the land is able to hold more water, it's natural it would be able that we would be able to grow more food on it because it has the ability to retain more water. And the developed solution is actually really excellent to increase forestation in countries across the globe. One of the I think that this solution can really help us in mitigating to mitigate desertification. Desertification is one of the biggest environmental issues that we are facing right now, and it causes billions of dollars of economic loss on an annual basis. So liquid nanoclay, the solution that we refer to as clay and water that is applied on barren land, that then transforms the barren land into within the matter of hours into a land that could be used for the sake of, for example, forestation, for the sake of plantation, for the sake of agriculture, is an excellent solution to help fight desertification. The last solution for this video is developed by a company called Solvatten AB, and the solution itself is referred to as Solvatten. It is basically a container that has the ability to purify contaminated water with the help of UV rays. What we do is, like, we fill up the container with contaminated water, we put it under the sunlight for a few hours. It has the ability, for example, it can hold up to 3 to 5 liters of water. The presence of sunlight and the presence of UV rays then help transform the contaminated water into water that is drinkable. Petra Wedstrom is basically the inventor of the solution, and there is a very famous picture of her describing the solution to the then president of USA, Barack Obama, on his visit to Sweden. So this solution is really effective in turning contaminated water into drinkable water. One of the key challenges in the countries in sub-Saharan Africa is, like, women across sub-Saharan Africa travels hours and hours on daily basis to get water to satisfy their drinking and dietary requirements. So this solution can really help in the increase of the implementation of sustainability across the globe. So these were the solutions that are currently in place or in usage that are helping countries, companies, and individuals in the increase of implementation of sustainability across the globe. Thank you for your time and attention, and all the best. Bye.